Hey guys, welcome to the No Hurry YouTube channel. You guys have asked for it. I didn't want to do it, but you guys wanted it, so here we go. If you want to come and have a look at my little shop of horrors, come and have a look. So as you can see, it's a mess. I haven't had time to clean up. I'm either building cars or cleaning up. Take your pick. I can't do both. So XA Coupe, XB Sedan, XA Sedan, and then we've got an XB Sedan, another XB Sedan, another XB Coupe, and two Landaus down the back there. So plus an XY. The XY is the odd one out. So yeah, but here we go. So basically this is the other side of the shop where we've got the spray booth over here. And yeah, it's an absolute mess at the moment. Up the top here, we've got some spare parts. Yeah, every flat surface becomes a table. So these are some of the cars that I've done previously, only a few. I don't want to start putting up all the rest of them that I've done. But as you can see, they're all done in the same sort of style. That 90s feel with the center lines and big wheels at the back and little wheels at the front. It basically takes me back to my youth. When I was 18, I had the Landau and it was done in that sort of style, but that's why I don't want to go down the road of having the resto mod style. I like the old school feel where you get in the car and you can actually feel the car. The resto mod stuff is like, you know, yes, I get it. You want that feeling of a new model car, but I don't want to feel as if I'm getting into a new model Mitsubishi or new model Hyundai. I like the feel of the old stuff. So that's why I restore my stuff like this. Alright, so this is our XA Coupe that we'll be working on. I want to explain to you guys what the difference is between the XA Coupes and the XA Sedans, because our international viewers might not understand what us Aussie guys describe as the XA Coupe and the XA Sedan, also known as an XA hardtop. So don't get upset with me saying XA Coupe. So basically we've got a two-door and we've got a four-door version of this. So I'm going to treat you guys like a first year apprentice, because I don't know what stage and what level you guys are at, where I know I understand you guys, some of you guys know the difference between an XA Coupe and an XA Sedan, and I know that you guys know the differences between the floor pans and that sort of stuff. But for the guys that don't, I'm just explaining it to you guys. So hopefully you guys can understand that. And so let's have a look. XA Coupe, obviously two-door. Now the floor pan is exactly the same as a sedan. So from the sill is the same as sedan. The inner sill is the same as sedan. This B-pillar here is different. So this is the same as a ute, van and coupe, except ute changes from that section there somewhere. So A-pillar, same as sedan. So from this section here is all coupe. Now coupe, the windscreen lays back and is approximately 2 inches shorter than a sedan. So then, which obviously brings our roof height down lower than a sedan. Now as we come back through, sedan doors would normally be, let's say for argument's sake here. Wheel arch is the same, I believe, but lower quarters are exactly the same as sedan. So this section here is, like, our rear quarter is obviously completely different to a sedan. But on the inside here, if you take a look at the inside here, our parcel shelf is the same as sedan, and you'll see where the factory has actually cut it through here. Whereas sedan, which I'll show you on a sedan, that section there has been spot welded on. Now these coupes, hardtops, are so prone for rust in these sections. There's so many water traps, you've got so many layers of steel upon steel that they just rust. So if you can show me a coupe that hasn't got all this rust in it, then that's great, no worries. My cars are all the worst of the worst, and I enjoy the build. If you have a look at the back section here, the boots, the boot floor, all up around there is all the same as sedan. The difference is, this is still the same as sedan. It's the outer tub that changes. But if you try and pull these tubs apart, they're good luck. Like, they're a nightmare. So if you're going to replace that, you're better off just replacing it from the factory line down here. The drop down here, the quarter panel drop down, is the same as sedan. So the only difference is this quarter panel, the tub, and obviously the framework on the inside. So all, like I said, all the boot floor is all the same as sedan. Even this back panel here is still the same as sedan. So sedan, coupe, same. Where it changes is this rear tail light panel. Now the tail light panel on a sedan, as you can see, is completely different to a coupe. So yeah, the panel comes off and you can put a coupe one on and job done. So like I said, the outer tub is specific for coupe and sedan. They're different, but the inner tub is the same. So if you look here, this is where it gets cut, roughly, approximately, for a coupe. And then the coupe has the extension piece that comes along that suits the actual coupe rear window panel. All right, now that I've explained the difference between the coupe and the sedan and whatever the parts are different, I'm sure I've missed something, but you guys get the idea. We'll head outside and I'll show you what we're going to be working on next. All right, this is our XB sedan. It's the same as our XA sedans, except slightly different taillights, different front end, door handles are different, cosmetic things. But this is our perfect candidate to turn this into another XB coupe. So you'll probably notice slight variation on the actual tail lights. That XA coupes are inclined, whereas these are flat. It's only cosmetic things that is the difference between an XA and XB coupe. So, and it's the same with the sedans. There's a few variations on quarter panels and things like that, but they're basically the same floor pan. And so we're going to be putting this floor pan into this coupe. So this XA coupe is a bit rough at the moment, but this is what we want to turn it into. All right, so what we've got here is a genuine XB GT coupe in yellow blaze, factory yellow blaze. Basically, you've caught me on the tail end of it. So all I've got to do now is just finish buffing it up, putting the doors and guards back onto it. And then I've got to do the blackouts around the sills and the wheel arches. And basically that's it. So I'll show you guys the process of me masking it up to do all the blackouts and that sort of stuff on most probably the next episode. So hopefully that will keep you entertained. See how we go with that one too. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video this time around. Just like and subscribe and give us some sort of feedback what you guys want to see. Hopefully we'll be able to entertain you guys and give you something to look at. Having said all this, I would like to, if I'm going to be spending time with you guys, showing you guys what I do and that sort of stuff, I'd like to just give you a little bit of my heart and where I'm coming from. So if you guys could just bear with me for an extra minute or two, that'd be great. Well, once again, thanks for joining us guys on this channel. We hope that you get something out of it. It's just something that I'd like to share with you guys. There's a guy on YouTube that goes by the name Studio Hot Rods, and at the end of his videos he just shares a bit of the Bible that's on his heart. And for me as a believer, I wouldn't mind doing the same thing. So I'm hoping that he doesn't mind me stealing his idea or borrowing his idea. But yeah, it's just something that I'd like to share from my heart to you guys, why I do what I do and the extent that I go to for my builds and that sort of stuff. I would like to just share something from the Bible with you guys. I totally get it guys, if you don't want to hear about it and that sort of stuff, feel free to skip this part, stop the video and just move on. I hope you enjoyed the rest of the video, but if you could just give me a couple minutes, that'd be great. I just like to read a bit of Colossians for you. So this is from Colossians 3:23-24. Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, so working for the Lord, not for human masters, since you know that you will receive an inheritance from the Lord as a reward. It is the Lord Christ you are serving. So basically, for me personally, I'm just using the talents that God's given me to the best of my abilities with integrity and honesty. Once again, thanks for joining us guys on this channel. We hope that you get something out of it. And yeah, just thanks for giving us a couple of extra minutes of your time. Hopefully you guys can understand where I'm coming from, where my heart lies, and hopefully you guys don't mind me ending each episode with a scripture and a bit of positivity, something for you guys to think about. So yeah, we'll catch you on the next one.